Welcome back, guys. So we're on a sawdust run this morning. It's not particularly early. It's almost 11 o'clock right now, which is why we are stopping to get some lunch. Best part of the sawdust trip. So we're stopping at this little country store on the way because they have really good Italians, and we're both really feeling like an Italian today. So we're gonna get those and then we're gonna get back on the road. We're going to the mill that's farthest away from us because we've been having issues with the sawdust that we got last time. We got it from the mill that's closest to us, but something is different about it. This guy is staring at me like I'm crazy, but something is different about the sawdust that we've been getting. It has a lot more chips in it, and we've had 2 cases of mastitis off that, so we're getting different stuff this time, drier stuff. Breakfast! Oh. Breakfast of champions. Well, actually it's really late, so it's more like a brunch. Going to our designated eating spot.
Yeah, under the
butternut tree.
I think it is.
Ooh, I got it right.
I think it is a butternut.
He's like a tree expert, so when I get it right, I'm surprised. Okay. Oh, I tried covering over that beeper with the duct tape and it didn't work. Still hear it. Brent said it's louder than before. But I took it apart and there's like wires all through it, so I don't know which one to cut.
Intensified it.
Look at that.
Oh.
So good. And you got chocolate milk, right?
Yes.
Is it our brand? Good job.
We're going to drink it anyway.
Oakhurst is the only way to go. So they only sell Oakhurst in certain New England states, right?
Maine, New Hampshire.
I don't think Massachusetts you can get it, but maybe. I don't know.
Oh.
If somebody's in Massachusetts, let us know.
That's pretty good.
It's a big service. It was good.
Not a very nice day.
Not really. That looks like a wet field right there.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think the beeping is louder now. How would muffling it make it worse?
Phew, that's stink.
What is that?
Nothing worse than haylage.
Oh, it's haylage?
Just nasty.
Yeah. Remember that haylage we bought when we ran out of feed? We bought some from a farm around us.
Made the cows,
Made them so sick.
they caught in their stomach like it got a stomach ache.
We just dumped it in the manure pit because it was so bad.
I would not feed haylage such a nasty smell. You can't describe it. Okay?
Yep. Sawdust truck ahead of us is gonna beat us.
Run him down like a dog.
Dang, we passed him. We're like, I don't think so. We're getting the first load.
We're like, please. My truck didn't even move.
We're running right off the road.
That's a pretty good looking one.
Yeah, it is. A lot better than stuff up our
Not
way.
really. Notice how piddly it was?
That smell though. What?
Notice how piddly they are. They stuck with the corn anymore. So,
I was gonna say, when I was little, I can remember corn being like that big. Like that
the
big
bottom of
around.
them had so big the feelers.
Yeah, the feelers are bigger than the actual corn stalks now.
Yeah.
They've like crossbred them so much into whatever would be better that there's like nothing to them. A stiff breeze
burned?
Yeah, I think Amish people live there now.
Oh, they just filled in the end of it, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Amish now. Oh, where are all the cows today? There was a whole field full of them the last time we were up here. They're gone. Huh. Weird. Here we are. Back again. I wish you guys could smell it here. It smells so good. We're not quite full yet. I'm actually timing it. Right now it's only taken him 2.5 minutes. And I think we're almost loaded. They are very fast around here.
that one, do you?
Yep.
You do?
I'm fast.
Okay. Hold on a second. Okay.
Actually beat that guy that was ahead of us. He must have stopped to get something to eat or gas or something, and he just pulled in behind us. Now we just gotta head back to the farm. All right, so we are back. It's actually been 2 days, I think, since we went and got sawdust. It's not a nice day. I was gonna say it's a nice day, but it's not raining. This is the first time it hasn't been raining in 4 days, I think. So it's a chance of rain this afternoon, and then tomorrow is supposed to be nice. So tomorrow is when we're gonna be out doing our mowing. So we figured we'd get some stuff done in the barn today. We ran the cleaner, and what I did was I just went and I hoed out almost all of the sawdust in the stalls. I didn't go all the way up because that's obviously pretty old stuff that the cows have packed down and they just pull hay back anyway. And we're gonna have to clean the stalls out before winter. So I didn't go that far, but I did hoe out everything where the cows' bags are gonna be laying. Nelson is just joining. Did you come to listen? Okay. So anyway, I hoed all that out into the gutter. And we ran everything out, which was very nice because we never could have done that with our old cleaner. It would have been too much for it. But it was like rounded right over, and it just took all of it out, pumped it out into the manure pit, just shut that down. And now what I'm going to be doing is liming the entire stalls and the middle walk, trying to get rid of that nasty sawdust that we had last time. It was very wet. You can just see, I mean, this spot right here, we just bedded them this morning, and I hoed everything out, and look how wet it is. Like, that one's soaked. This one is just soaked. It just didn't do anything for the stalls. It was wet. It wouldn't soak up any water. It had big chunks in it. I mean, look at that. That's not sawdust, that's wood chips. And all of it was like that. Get all that crap out that's been causing a problem, and now we're gonna be putting down our new sawdust, which Brent is going to be dumping today after the chance of rain goes away, of course. But on the way back from getting sawdust, we made one extra stop, and we picked up 2 50-pound bags of hydrated lime. This is Graymont, I guess, is the brand. Never used this stuff before. It came from our local feed store. Usually we get it from Tractor Supply, and that stuff is just, I don't know if it's not as good. I just never really cared for it. So we got this instead. I think 2, I don't know if I'll need that one right now, or we're gonna start out with this one right here. So I've already got it in my 5-gallon pail there, and I was going to use the shaker that we use to put fly powder on the cows, but I figured it would be a little bit hard to get it in there, so I'm just gonna use a grain scoop for now and see how that works out. Trying my best to get as little on me as possible, but obviously you can't really help the fact that you're gonna. But that's how we do it. We just sprinkle a little bit where the cows' bags are gonna be, and then we're just gonna leave it for the rest of the day and bed them later on, just so it has all day to soak up all that moisture and get rid of the bacteria and everything. At least it's nice and light. Okay, so we had to pause for a minute. Brent went and found me a mask because that stuff is nasty. So I'm gonna keep that on from now on. I don't know if my face is just extraordinarily small or this mask is just really big. Because it seems like it just covers my whole face. Like I can barely see. Almost out. One bag down. I don't think we're gonna make the whole thing, but I think one bag will do about 3/4. I got you guys a little dusty. There we go. Okay. So you can probably hear the Kubota. Brent is going up and getting a few wrapped bales from last year. We actually found some that we forgot about. So I think he's going to get 3 of them. He's got 2 down here already, and then he's going up to get the last one. Then he's got to take a couple loads of manure to a neighbor. So he's going to be doing that while I finish up here. We've got 3/4 of the barn done. And the first bag is empty, so unfortunately we're going to have to open up this second one, and then we're going to have to find a place to keep it where it won't get wet. Luckily, I have my knife. Time to mask up. Attractive. We are done. I did everywhere that sawdust would have touched, even up there by where the freestall starts, the whole aisle, and all the stalls. And man, it is nasty in here. Whew. What?
How many bales are up on that rock wall first crop, you think?
Probably just shy of 50, like 47, I think.
Okay, so I counted them. Not counting those on the rock wall, there's 150.
Okay.
Up that way.
Yep.
Plus, so there's basically 200 up there.
This year's, yeah. We did dry hay over in that other field.
Okay, so there's 200 bales over here, this year's stuff.
Yep.
And how many over that way?
Probably close to
100?
Yeah.
Over that way?
I would hope. We got a lot up behind your other barn.
Yeah.
And then all across basically all the rock walls all the way to here.
Yeah.
So
it's
and then what's in the metal building? Probably about 250 dry ones right now.
Yeah.
Maybe 300. I would say altogether right now we have about 700.
Yeah. Not counting the second crop?
No.
What are you doing?
Not quite as much as last year. I just finished.
Can I take you up?
Yeah, sure. No, I don't want to drive that for anything.
So we got 200 of that one. Thank you. I come.
Sit here because it's a little bit safer. I said I'll sit because it's a little bit safer. There she is.
Can you meet me down the middle building? I'll open it up and grab it.
Yep. These are all the second crop ones he did the other day. Plus there's some down there from before the mowing machine broke down. I love how even the rain cap is. It's just like barely moving. Does anybody else like watching that, or is it just me? I feel like I should have the mowing machine. I feel like I should do it. Alright, get that out of here and get it in. Said I hate that jack with a passion. Told you it was annoying. So we're gonna be hooking back up the mowing machine so that we'll be ready for tomorrow. We're gonna be downing quite a lot tomorrow because there's a chance that we might be able to make some dry second crop. Shutting it off. You just push all the way on that way and pick up with your foot.
Is that for another 20 years?
We wish. If everything was as reliable as the International, we'd be all set. Everybody asks how many hours that has on it. How many does it have? Like, you said one time like 25 to 30,000? Because they've chopped with it all since they bought it brand new. So since 75, from 75 to 2015, this did every bit of the corn that he did chopping. So the hour meter doesn't work anymore. That, and you can't really see it anyway, but it doesn't work anymore. So he said he thinks it has anywhere between 25 to 30,000, maybe even more than that. And it has had an engine job before, but still a lot of original parts on it. So he's going to deliver manure to somebody. He's actually going to be taking the stuff from the heifer barn that we were letting sit there and decompose. I think he's planting flowers or something, so they should go insane with that manure. This is probably the next field that we're going to be doing. I think that might be the one I'm mowing tomorrow. So I'm going to be downing the whole thing. Last year, it's kind of funny, last year we got 100 first crop, 50 out of each side because we split it in half, and we mow it all the same day, but I mow half and then I mow the other half, so we bale it that way too. So we got exactly 50 from each half. Actually, I think there was 51 on one side and 50 on the other, but we got 100 bales out of the whole thing, which was really great. Usually we get around 70 something, and this year I can't remember. I feel like we got 64 off in it, but I do know that the year that we got so many off in it, we did spread some of that really old manure on it, and it just did really good. And we also did that with a field up there this year that usually does around 40, and we got 75 off that. It just goes to show you how good that compost can be. It's just hay that's burned down over time, and it turns like this rich black color. And when you spread it on, I swear if it rains after that, you can go out and watch the grass grow. So I'm gonna drive that skid steer in here. Sounds like Brent is coming back already, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Not a whole lot going on, but even when it's raining or just not really very nice in general, or you're not cropping, there's always something to be done on a farm. So doing this just kind of cuts down on some of the bacteria and the water, obviously, which contains bacteria for the cows, just so they have healthier udders, so they can be more healthy, have healthier milk. We did actually get the two that had mastitis under control, and they're back in the milk tank now, so that's not a problem. But now that the barn looks like a powdered donut, just need to let it sit a while longer and bed it with our nice fluffy new sawdust. Please don't forget to like and comment down below, and subscribe, of course, if you haven't already done that. Keep it real, keep farming, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.